Hi, this is Karen and welcome to another crafty Christmas at DoLallyCrafts. We're making another scrap card today because last time's was so popular and I know you girls are always looking, or guys are always looking for inspiration out there. So here we go. Okay, today I'm using the Merry Christmas Thinlits dies and the Merry Christmas to All stamp set. If you go and buy it as a bundle, you'll save 10%. And today we're using the Merry die. So I'll just pop that over there. As you can see, I've already die cut both of these and they're looking a bit mangled because that is really thin. It's the DSP. As you can see, I used that to cut it. Now on the back I've actually got our glue sheets. So these are already pre-glued and that's probably why they're looking a bit mangled, because when I was taking them out, the glue backing was actually coming off. Now the reason I've done that is because I want to give a drop shadow to the gold by popping it onto the green. So I'm just going to pull the backing off. We'll do this to begin with so that it's all over and done with, because this bit is a bit fiddly. But I would advise, if you're using any of the Thinlits word dies, that you go and get the adhesive sheets, because this makes everything so much easier. Okay, now I'm just going to give a bit of a drop shadow. If I can get these, I might end up having my head in the way, but I need to be able to see what I'm doing here. And these adhesive sheets are really sticky. I mean, they're sticking to my fingers, they're that good. Okay. So the drop shadow is actually going upwards on this, only because it's the only way I can get it to stick. Oh, okay, so it's only giving a slight shadow effect, but it should be enough to make it pop off the background, because the background is a little bit busy. Now you'll notice once again I don't have a sample to show you, because this is off just the top of my head, which means this card could go anyway. It could end up being a total wreck. Actually, what I'm going to do, I don't know whether you can see that, but there's a little bit of a dent all the way around on this, where the holes from the Merry die actually appear. What I'm going to do is run it back through the Big Shot with just the plates and see if I can get rid of that. I'll be back in a moment. I don't know whether that worked better or not. It's actually taken the holes out, but might have wrinkled it a little bit. But anyway, it's looking better than it was. Okay, so we've got that bit done. This is the background it's going to sit on, so you can see why I wanted to give it a bit of a drop shadow, to give it a bit of oomph coming off the card. Now I'm just going to put some tape runner on the back of this piece and mount it onto our layering piece like that. Okay, make sure I've got this up the right way. Now I'm going to take the backing off, because that'll give it some extra sticky, and put some tape runner just around the edge. If you can hear the cat doing his nana outside, Miss 14 has been staying over at her sister's, one of her big sister's houses during the school holidays, and she's been gone for 4 or 5 days, and the cat is desperately missing her. She is due home tonight, so we will see how that goes. He found her dressing gown and he's been sleeping on her dressing gown for the last 3 or 4 days, so that he's sleeping with her scent. Okay, now I'm just taking the backing. There he goes again. I'm just taking the backing off the paper, and we'll see how I go sticking this down, because you only get one chance with this stuff. Okay, what I might do is run that through and see if we can get rid of the extra wrinkles that occurred. Be back in a moment. Really good. Okay, that is not going to go anywhere. It's taken most of the wrinkles out, and it actually looks like it's embedded for the most part. There's just a little bit of tacky there, which my glue eraser will take off, but as you can see, that is not going to go anywhere. That's well and truly stuck. Okay, the last thing we need to do for the front, it's no good having Merry without Christmas, so I'm bringing in Poppy Parade, and I'm just going to put Christmas over the side here. Beautiful. And I'm going to bring in, no, I can't bring those in because they're silver. I don't know where my gold ones are. I only bought the metallic ones and they vanished on me. Okay, alright, never mind. I'm going to sort that out in a minute. Flip it open inside, and unfortunately you can actually see Merry has been embossed there. I didn't realise that was going to happen. Okay, what I might do is I'm just seeing if I've got some, yes, layering weight white, whisper white, and have I just put that all over the front? No, I haven't. I'll move that there for a moment. I'm going to bring this in, and I'm going to create a layer for inside the card, and that will be 5, and then we have this piece again, so we're going to bring this at 3 3/4 by 5 1/4. Never-ending supply of what to do when things go wrong from me, is there? Okay, one. So we're going to mount that on the inside of the card, and then we're going to mount this piece. But before I mount this, what I might do is stamp it, because if things go awry, I can always flip it over to the other side. So a bit more of our Poppy Parade. Bring this down so that I can see it a bit better. Try and get it as straight as possible, but I'm going to pop it up the top here. Leave that there for a moment and close this. I'm still trying to get used to these, and even though my Poppy Parade has been open and closed I don't know how many times, it still plays up on me. Okay, that looks really nice. Pop that on the back, bring the card back in, and there we go. It's a really simple card. I'm going to add just a string of rhinestones just to go across there as a little bit of added bling. Okay, let's see how we're going to do this to make sure we get it as straight as possible. Whoops. There we go. It's not quite as straight as it should be, considering it went along a metal-edged ruler. But there we go. All finished. Okay, I'll just move everything out the way. Have to remember to put that back where it belongs. I hope you liked today's card and you learned a few ways to get around stuff-ups. But there you go. There's today's card using scraps. I hope you liked it and you'll give it a go. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. Feel free to share. Okay, that's enough from me for today. Bye-bye.